Hello everyone. After the mid-sem examination, we are going to study about our third unit, that is Fourier series. Before going further, we have to discuss what are the application of the Fourier series. Application of Fourier series. It is used in the signal analysis, signal processing, advanced noise cancellation, cell phone network technology use Fourier series where digital filtering is used to minimize the noise and bandwidth demand. Approximation theory. We use Fourier series to write a function as a form of trigonometric polynomial. That means we use to convert the function in the form of trigonometric polynomial. Control theory. In the control theory, we predict the solution of differential equation so that they are useful to find the dynamics of solution. Because we predict the solution of differential equation, with that we can help to find out the dynamics of solution. Partial differential equation. We use to solve the higher order partial derivative by using partial differential equation by using the method of separation of variable that we are going to use in the upcoming units in the same course. In many engineering and physical problem, a periodic phenomena occurs like in a sound wave, flow of heat, mechanical vibration and electromagnetic waves. So it is important to express that phenomena in mathematically by a mathematical functions such as sine or cosine function. But a periodic function is a function like which repeat its value after a certain period. So it is mathematically expressed as f of x and t is equal to fx. That means the period is n. Period is capital T and n is the cycle. Like the graph over here till here, if we consider this is the one cycle, this will be the second cycle and so on. To express this phenomena or to express this function in a mathematical form, we use Fourier series to convert this function in the form of sine and cosine. Now, a Fourier series formula. If fx is a periodic function of period 2 pi, that means capital T is 2 pi, then the fx is equal to a naught plus summation n1 to infinity of an cos nx plus bn sin nx. Remember, a b0 will be 0 because of sine 0. If we open this summation from 0 to infinity, then over here it will be b0 because of sine 0 and cos 0 is 1, so a naught is exist over here. A naught, an and bn are called Euler formula because it is derived by the Euler, so it is called Euler formulas. So a naught is equal to 1 upon pi integration 0 to 2 pi fx dx. An is equal to 1 by pi integration limit 0 to 2 pi fx. Fx is a function which we are converting into Fourier series into cos nx dx. Bn is equal to 1 by pi integration limit 0 to 2 pi fx sin nx dx. This is for the period of 2 pi when the interval is given from 0 to 2 pi. If a problem is if a function fx is for the interval minus pi to plus pi, then a naught will be equal to 1 by pi integration limit from minus pi to plus pi and fx dx. Similarly for an is equal to 1 by pi and the integration limit is from minus pi to plus pi fx cos nx dx and bn is equal to 1 by pi integration limit minus pi to plus pi fx sin nx dx. Only the limit, only this limit is changed where capital T period of the function is 2 pi is the same, but the limit are from 0 to 2 pi or minus pi to plus pi. If the problem is in the form of fx, for the interval minus pi to plus pi, then we use a naught an bn over here. And if the limit is from 0 to 2 pi, we will use these Euler formula. Formula is same, just we are converting the limit. Let's we consider a one example. Find the Fourier series for the function fx is equal to x for interval minus pi to plus pi. So the capital T is 2 pi. So period of the function is 2 pi. And fx is equal to a Fourier series fx is equal to a naught by 2 plus summation 1 to infinity an cos nx plus summation 1 to infinity bn sin nx. So over here a naught is equal to 1 by pi and limit is from minus pi to plus pi as it is given in a question fx dx. So we substitute the values. A naught is equal to 1 by pi integration minus pi to plus pi x function, the value of the function is x dx. So integration of x is x square by 2 and substituting the limit, we find that a naught is equal to 0. We get a naught is equal to 0. Now we have to find out the value of an. An is equal to 1 by pi as per the formula limit minus pi to plus pi fx cos nx dx. Now we substitute the value of fx as x and cos nx is same. So by integrating it we get 1 by pi, x is same, integration of cos is sin nx upon n minus the differentiation of x is 1 and integration of sin cos nx is sin nx upon n dx. Now when we integrate it we get the value 1 by pi x 1 by pi x sin nx minus cos nx upon n square for the limit minus pi to plus pi. Now remember, most of the time the students calculating it, they used to calculate wrong because of just these part. Please remember, it is my recommendation, please use upper limit minus lower limit with using the brackets. Whether the lower limit or upper limit substitution will be 0, but you have to use the bracket and the value. Don't ignore the steps, use the proper step. So an is equal to 1 by pi, substituting the upper limit sin n pi minus cos n pi and sin n pi and minus cos n pi, because I think you all have studied that fx is equal to an odd function and an even function. If fx is equal to sin x, then f of minus x will be equal to minus of sin x. If fx is equal to cos x, then f of minus x is equal to cos x, because sin is a odd function and cos is a even function. This is the odd function, this is the even function. Now we substitute the lower limit with negative sign. We get we have to remove this part because we have substituted the limit. When we substitute the limits we get these values. It will be minus pi and cos minus pi. So as per the formula, sin n pi is 0 and cos n pi is minus 1 to the power n. So sin n pi, this portion is 0, cos n pi is minus 1 by minus 1 to the power n and n square. Again a sin n pi is 0 and cos n pi is minus 1 to the power n upon n square, because this is the even function, so minus sign is same. So calculating it we find that an is 0. Again an is 0, already we have found it, a naught is 0. Now we are going to find the value of bn. As per the formula, bn is 1 upon pi integration limit minus pi to plus pi fx sin nx dx. Now substituting the value of fx, that is x sin nx dx. Again integrating by part, x same, integration of sin nx is minus cos nx upon n minus differentiation of x is 1 and minus cos nx upon n, limit minus pi to plus pi. Now we simplify it, we get bn is equal to 1 by pi minus x cos nx upon n plus sin nx upon n square for the limit minus pi to plus pi. Now we substitute the limit for the upper limit portion and for the lower limit portion. Upper limit is pi, so cos n pi sin n pi, and lower limit is minus pi, so x is replaced by minus pi cos n pi, because cos is a even function, so it will be cos n pi. Sin is a negative function, so it should be minus over here when we substitute the value of sin n pi, or if we are using the plus sign, then it will be sin n minus pi in a multiplication term. So we are not using this, so minus is outside because sin is odd function, so it will be minus sign. Now the value of cos n pi is equal to minus 1 to the power n, and sin n pi is 0. So now substituting the values, this will be minus 1 to the power n, this will be 0, again a sine portion is 0, and this will be minus 1 to the power n. Substituting the values, we get calculation, after calculating we get bn is equal to minus 1 and minus 1 to the power n. This will be the value of bn. Now as per the Fourier series, a naught is 0, an is 0, and by mistake I said that bn is minus 1 to the power n. In last slide we have mentioned that bn is equal to minus n minus 1 to the power n over 10, but it is minus 2 into minus 1 to the power n. So this minus and this minus to the power n is equal to bn is equal to 2 minus 1 to the power n plus 1 by n. So we substitute this value over here, minus 2 into minus 1 to the power n plus 1 upon n sin nx. Now to expand this summation, when n is 1, function fx x is equal to 2 is common, 2 is constant, so it is outside the summation, and n is 1, so minus 1 to the power n plus 1, that will be 2. So minus 1 to the power 2, that is minus minus plus minus 1 to the power e1 minus 1 to the power e1 is equal to 1, and minus 1 to the power odd will be minus 1. So it is sin n is 1 sin x by 1. Now when again we are opening this summation for n is equal to 2, for n is equal to 2, sin 2x upon 2, but minus 1 to the power 3, that will be negative, so it is negative over here. Again for 3, sin 3x upon 3, n is replaced by 3, and minus 1 to the power minus 1 to the power, this minus 1 to the power 3 plus 1, that is 4, so it is even over here. So this will be the series explanation, this will be the series representation of the function fx for the interval minus pi to plus pi. So this is the Fourier series for the given problem. But if we have to find out the Fourier series for fx is equal to x for the interval 0 to 2 pi, then the a naught will be 1 by pi, and the limit we have to consider 0 to 2 pi and fx dx. That means you have to calculate a naught, and an will be 1 by pi, limit 0 to 2 pi fx cos nx dx, and for bn it will be 1 by pi integration limit 0 to 2 pi, because it is given 0 to 2 pi limit, for fx sin nx dx. After calculating for this period, we get fx is equal to this. So the question is almost same, even the capital T period is 2 pi, but the solution of both the questions are changed. So I just recommend you, if the limit is changed, you have to calculate it accordingly. Now it is a small task for you to solve these two questions by using the Fourier series, where the function fx is equal to x minus x square for the interval minus pi to plus pi, and second is fx is equal to x sin x for the interval 0 to 2 pi. Thank you. For any doubt and any query, contact your concerned class faculty regarding the problems, and the remaining units videos will be uploaded on the same channel.